Hey there, Chris McCarthy here with Brand Identified, and today I'm going to walk you through an AI business integration to help you map out your sales campaigns. You will be able to use this 6-step framework to plan, structure, and execute sales campaigns that create urgency, answer objections, and consistently drive high-quality conversions. So this is what we're going to cover today. So first off, we're going to take a look at the 6-step AI-powered framework. Then I'm going to help you answer the 10 questions that you must answer to define your AI strategy. Then I'm going to show you how to accelerate your strategy using the custom GPT BrandOptimizer.ai. Then I'm going to walk you through a 6-step AI prompt sequence to customize your framework and your strategy for your specific business, also using that custom GPT BrandOptimizer.ai. And then finally, I'm going to show you how to install Brand Growth AIOS into your business. So let's jump in and get started. So step number 1 of this AI-powered framework is to define. Start by answering these 10 sales campaign clarity questions. Your answers will help us build a campaign system that not only promotes your offer, but moves your audience to act quickly, confidently, and with trust. So question number 1 here is, what is the main product or service that you're trying to sell through your campaigns? We start by identifying the core offer. Knowing the price point and delivery format helps us structure the right campaign approach around it. Question number 2 is, are you currently running any sales campaigns? For example, ongoing, seasonal, or launch-based. This gives us insight into how often you promote and whether there's already a rhythm in place. Question number 3, what is your typical sales cycle or decision window for new customers? Whether it's a fast close or a long nurture sequence determines how much education, trust building, and urgency your campaign needs to include. Question number 4, what types of campaigns have you used in the past? Understanding your past strategies like live launches, email blasts, or limited time offers helps us refine what works and avoid what already doesn't. Question number 5 here is, what's working well in your current campaigns in terms of engagement and conversions? Identifying the strengths gives us leverage. We'll build around what's already generating traction, and then we go ahead and expand on it. Question number 6, where do you feel that your campaigns fall short or lose their momentum? This helps us isolate where attention drops, whether it's subject lines, weak calls to actions, unclear offers, or inconsistent timing. Question number 7, do you currently use deadline, incentives, or scarcity to drive decisions? Urgency is critical for action. This tells us if your campaigns are giving people a reason to buy now, or are you letting them delay? Question number 8, how often do you run intentional sales campaigns versus as-needed promotions? Consistency is key for revenue planning. If campaigns are random, we'll help you build a predictable rhythm that drives results month after month. Question number 9, what platforms are you using to manage campaign delivery? The tools that you use, like email platforms, webinar software, or landing page builders, affect how quickly and effectively you can launch and scale. And then finally, question number 10 here is, if your sales campaigns were strategic, consistent, and conversion focused, what would that change for your business? Whether it's higher monthly revenue, better lead to sale ratios, or smoother marketing operations, this defines the results that we're building towards. So step number 2 of this framework is to plan. Clarify the campaign offer, the timing, and the purpose. We begin by choosing the right offer, defining the audience, and determining whether the campaign is evergreen or if it's time-bound. So choose a clear product, service, or package to promote. Identify the audience segments most likely to convert. Decide if the campaign is tied to a launch window or if it's going to run year-round, and then outline the incentives, the pricing, and the urgency triggers. Now with this step and then all the other steps in the framework, I've given you an AI prompt to help you build out this strategy. Now more specifically, I've given you a BrandOptimizer.ai prompt. Now, Brand Optimizer is a custom GPT that I've developed over at Brand Identified, built off of working with hundreds of clients over the past 25 years. So BrandOptimizer.ai is the only GPT that has access to that knowledge base. So I want to make sure that you're taking this prompt and all upcoming prompts and adding them over into BrandOptimizer.ai and not just regular ChatGPT or any other large language model. So this is the prompt here. We are so you want to insert your business type there, that serves and insert your target audience. Now, based on these answers, help us plan the core structure of a compelling sales campaign that drives urgency and conversions. So now take this prompt, take the 10 questions from step number 1, and then the 10 answers of those 10 questions from step number 1, and go over to BrandOptimizer.ai. Now from here, what you're going to want to do is from BrandOptimizer.ai, click on Launch the Custom GPT. That's going to open up ChatGPT, but it's going to open it up into the BrandOptimizer.ai interface. And this is the one that has access to that brand identified knowledge base. So this is where you're going to want to add in this prompt and all of the upcoming prompts as well. So now moving into step number 3 here, and that is structure. Build the messaging and the content flow. Now we organize the message sequence to define how you introduce the offer, how you build the desire, and how you handle objections. So write a campaign headline and a subhead that grabs their attention. Structure a 3 to 7 day email or content flow that educates and sells. Address top objections and clearly show the transformations, and then include proof points like case studies, testimonials, or statistics. And then just like in step number 2, I've given you a BrandOptimizer.ai prompt to help you out here in step number 3. So step number 4 is to execute. Deploy the campaign across all of your channels. This is where we build and launch all of the necessary assets, from your landing pages to emails to all of your paid promotions. So create or update your sales page with aligned messaging and that call to action. Schedule your email campaign or your social content calendar. Launch retargeting ads or timed posts to increase their reach, and ensure that all links, tracking, and your technology are all functioning correctly. And then I've given you another BrandOptimizer.ai prompt to help you out here in step number 4. Step number 5 is to convert. Optimize real-time performance. Once the campaign is live, we monitor what's working and adapt fast to drive more conversions. So track your open rates, your click-throughs, and your conversion stats daily. Tweak your subject lines, your call to actions, or incentive messaging if needed, and then add extra urgency with countdown timers or last chance messages, and personally follow up with warm leads or inquiries. And then I've given you another BrandOptimizer.ai prompt to help you out here in step number 5. And then finally, step number 6 here, and that is systemize. Turn the campaign into a repeatable asset. If it works once, it can work again. We document and templatize the campaign for all of your future launches. So save your winning emails, headlines, and ad formats for future use. Build a repeatable campaign calendar or automation flow. Debrief performance and identity improvement areas, and repurpose content into evergreen assets or seasonal pushes. And then finally, I've given you another BrandOptimizer.ai prompt to help you out here in step number 6. So now moving on, this is a 6-step AI prompt sequence that you can also use over at BrandOptimizer.ai to instantly create your custom strategy using these prompts for your specific business. Now, the first prompt here is your strategy prompt, and that is help me build a complete strategy for sales campaign mapping that aligns with our brand and our business goals. Prompt number 2, this is your execution prompt, and that is give me a step-by-step execution plan to implement sales campaign mapping effectively in our business. Prompt number 3 is your audit and your optimization prompt, and that is audit our current sales campaign mapping and recommend improvements or optimizations that we should make. Prompt number 4, this is your template and your tool prompt, and that is provide a fill-in-the-blank template or framework that I can use to create or approve upon our sales campaign mapping. Prompt number 5 here, this is your role-based prompt. So that is how should A, and then you want to insert your title, your role, or a position within your organization. So for example, founder, CMO, or marketing manager, approach sales campaign mapping in a growing business. And then the 6th and the final prompts in this 6-step AI prompt sequence, this is your integration prompt. And that is how does sales campaign mapping connect with or support other areas of our business like marketing, sales, or operations. So finally, here is Brand Growth AI OS, and this is an AI-powered operating system to optimize your business. It is a proprietary 16-phase optimization and execution strategy that integrates 60 specialized services into one unified growth engine. It is designed to transform your business into a high-performance, fully optimized and scalable operation. Every service is delivered in a structured, sequence-based framework that starts with deep diagnostics, applies proven strategic models, and then executes with AI-enabled tools and automations. Now, I provided an overview video of Brand Growth AI OS that I'll queue up here in just a few seconds. But first off, I want to mention that you go over and check out brandidentified.com for more information. And then also be sure to check out brandgrowthaios.com as well. The Brand Growth AIOS is a complete operating system for your business. It's a proprietary 16-phase optimization and execution strategy that pulls together 60 specialized services into one unified growth engine. The entire system is designed to take your business from where it is today and transform it into a high-performance, fully optimized, and scalable operation. Now, here's the important part. This isn't just a collection of services thrown together. Every step is structured, it's sequence-based, and it follows a very specific framework. We begin with deep diagnostics, then move into proven strategy models, and then bring it all to life with AI-enabled tools and automations. Once the Brand Growth AIOS is installed inside your business, here's what you can expect. Your company will run on a streamlined, data-driven, AI-supported infrastructure. You will deliver a consistent, high-quality client experience that drives both retention and referrals. Your offers, pricing, and positioning will be optimized for your market. You'll have predictable opportunities coming in through campaigns, funnels, and content systems that are built to work together. And you, as the founder, along with your leadership team, will finally be able to focus on strategy instead of being stuck in daily execution. So let's talk about what that means for your role versus ours. Your role requires only a minimal time investment, about 15 minutes per day for quick approvals and roughly 30 minutes a week for high-level strategic reviews. That is it. Our role is to handle everything else: the audit, the strategy, the design, the build out, the optimization, and the execution of your complete Brand Growth AIOS. That way, you can stay focused on leading your business while we install the system that allows it to scale.